Is this a drill or something?
Greetings, Exalted Ones. My name is Dash. Recently, on Making Star Wars, there's an article about Disney supposedly taking out, or I guess retracting everything that is Slave Leia. So basically any toys, any Marvel comics, if there's any suggestive poses, because they're sexual in nature and they objectify her. And then people have further, I guess, putting as evidence that Carrie Fisher said to Daisy Ridley about The Force Awakens, whatever you do, don't let them put you in a slave outfit. And I thought that was, I guess, a little bit strange, but I understand with the times things are changing. But I really wanted to discuss it with you because I 100% don't believe in objectifying women. However, I don't believe in any way, shape or form that Leia Organa at all was an object. However, she was being tried to be made into one. And let me explain. Leia Organa, or Princess Leia, was absolutely the pinnacle of a strong character. She just so happened to be female. From the Rebel Alliance, she was spearheading that. She was putting her life on the line. When she got caught by Darth Vader, she was tortured. And you didn't hear her scream like Han Solo in Cloud City. She was tortured and she didn't give up information. And then when she was pressed by Tarkin and Vader, she gave up the wrong planet. And she had to watch her own planet, home planet of Alderaan, blow up. To which, when they escaped the Death Star, Luke Skywalker is upset about losing a 70-year-old Obi-Wan Kenobi who he met like a day or two ago, to which she comforts him selflessly. She is the pinnacle of strength, and she was dressed absolutely appropriately, more like a general, which is going to be, supposedly in The Force Awakens, no more princess, but she was a general and she was a real soldier. The reason why having her in an outfit, a slave outfit, made sense, and objectifying her, and it was objectifying her, well, that was the goal in Return of the Jedi, was the fact that Jabba the Hutt was a piece of crap. He was a slimo. He wanted to bring her down from her high status and bring her down to a slave dancer, nothing more than an object. Now, anybody with any common sense would go, oh, Leia was strong, she was powerful. She was running the show. This guy's doing it because he's kind of an arsehole. And that's not her at all. And she wasn't comfortable. And he got his comeuppance for it. Karma came around and she killed him for it. She physically, with her own two hands and a chain, killed him for that act. It was like, that's not how I roll. I'm Leia Organa, bitch. And she did it flawlessly. Now, that was the end of that. She wasn't dressed inappropriately again. She won't be, I guess, in anything future. But realistically, and no, not because of her age, but realistically, that was the whole story arc of somebody trying to take her down, and she showed them and came back stronger than ever. So when you talk about the bikini, obviously Carrie Fisher wasn't comfortable in it. She said people could see all the way to Florida, but that was probably up to her and her agent and I guess Lucasfilm back in the 80s. If they pressured her and said, you've got to play the character in this bikini, that's between her agent. They weren't going to replace Princess Leia by the third film, and if they were, well then that's bad on them. Having her in, I guess, the outfit anymore, or even on shelves, yes, I guess it's not great to show women this is what you have to aim for, or, people with body issues. But again, it's the same as a superhero getting dressed up or getting bulked up for a role. There's definitely, I can tell that Superman isn't the status quo, or somebody who's not wearing clothes, like Magic Mike, you know what I mean? Like, Princess Leia was kick-ass, she still is, and there's a lot of people that cosplay as her that use her as kind of a quote-unquote role model. The objectifying of women absolutely 100% shouldn't be done, and as far as I can tell, objectifying women is basically they're a static object of a sexual desire in nature, and subjective is obviously they're beautiful because what they do. And I believe that Carrie Fisher was very regal, she was very strong, and she was someone to look up to the whole time, regardless of the outfit. And the outfit itself doesn't define her character or her as a person, and it shouldn't to anybody. No little girl should look at Princess Leia and think, I need to get in the Leia outfit so that people like me. They would go, that piece of crap, Jabba the Hutt put her in that and she kicked his ass for it. She Ronda Rousey the hell out of him. And I'm sorry, Ronda, about losing the last bout. But that's just my 2 cents. Maybe I'm not seeing it from the right angle, or maybe, people are getting a little huffy. It hasn't officially happened yet, but I feel like sometimes people want to get up in arms a little too ahead of the gun when realistically, Princess Leia or General Leia Organa in the new movies is really a badass role model, and that's pretty much it from my end. But the beauty of this video is our love of Star Wars surrounds and it binds us together. So let me know in the comments below, do you agree with me? Do you think that the Leia's outfit should be abolished? I mean, I'm open to all schools of thought here. I'm not saying that what I think is right, but I would love to know in the comments below, because if you like Star Wars, correction, if you love Star Wars, I want to talk to you about it. It's as simple as that. If you want to stay up to date with the latest Star Wars videos on origins, games, and theories, don't forget to use those force powers of yours and hit subscribe. And hey, leave a comment below about what you want to see in future videos. It may just get covered. Thanks for watching, and may the force be with you. Always.